Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Montana Mornings by Kim Law, performed by Natalie Ross. To the Huntsville, Alabama Lunch and Learn Romance Book Club. What a great group of women. Thank you for being so welcoming each time I visited, and for making those trips a truly enjoyable experience. And thanks for all the great ideas tossed out during our chats. I wish I lived closer, and I'd absolutely join you every month. Prologue. This was the beginning of his and his daughter's new lives. Gabe Wilde stood alone in the middle of the Birch Bay High School classroom, hands on hips, and satisfaction overflowing, as he took in the details he'd spent the last week putting effort into. Whiteboard cleaned and waiting for the year's first assignment, periodic table gracing the back wall. Every feature of the room had been gone over with a fine-tooth comb, and he was ready for his first group of students to walk through the door. He was a high school science teacher now, and this space was all his. Or it would be when school started the following month. At 33, a total career change might seem drastic to some, but for Gabe, at this moment in his life, it felt exactly right. And it had to be done in his hometown in Montana, not in California, where he'd allowed his soon-to-be ex to convince him to live since leaving the family cherry orchard. The door to the room opened with a soft whoosh, and Gabe's sister poked her head in. "Did you pick up Jenna's teacher assignment yet?" Danny waved the piece of paper in her hand. Room assignments were being handed out in the elementary school across the street. "I'm heading that way as soon as I leave here." Gabe made one last sweep of the room. Everything needed to be perfect. "I take it you got Haley's." "I did." He looked back at his sister. "And?" The light disappeared from her face. "They're not in the same room." His chest ached at the words. Danny's stepdaughter, Haley, and Gabe's daughter, Jenna, were not only the same age, they were best friends. Additionally, given the issues Jenna had been through with her mother over the years, with everything escalating since he'd filed for divorce, Haley was the only person Jenna came close to being her normal self around. With everyone else, she was rude and hurtful, or she simply ignored them.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?